Peace, family. Once again, coming at you this early Friday morning. Come to give another inspiring message. Just talk to the people, encourage somebody. That's what it's about. So, what I want to talk about today is how to deprogram or reprogram our current mind. Because I was talking to a friend yesterday, and it made me realize that most of us don't understand how to switch our program. And it's really easy and that's probably why many of us, 90% of the world, is operating on a program that does not serve them. Why do I say that? Because 90% of the world are waking up frustrated, going to a place they do not want to go, to work. They don't want to go to work. They want to do what they want to do. They want to cook. They want to decorate. They want to bake cakes all day and live like that. That's what you really want to do. But we go to work and we do these other things because of our current program. And it's not serving us. It's not serving us. So we're going to talk about reprogramming this morning. So when I think about reprogramming, the first thing I think about is let's say the Bible, because we can always go to the Bible for some inspiration, right? So I think back on Romans 12. Romans 12 talked about the renewing of the mind. Remember that? The renewing of the mind. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of the mind. The renewal of the mind. All right? So the Bible telling us right here, if we want to transform, if we want to do something different, all we have to do is change our mind state, change our thinking, reprogram, change that program. Because see, this is like a computer. Your computer in your house, is running on a program. It has an operating program, right? Your brain has a operating program. So it behooves us to upgrade. Let's update that. Let's update our program so that we be more efficient for our family, for ourselves, and best believe that you do have a program. You do have a program, whether you believe it or not. You do have a program. The things you say, the things you do, the way you act, the way you feel, is all because of your program, right? And we recognize that it's not helpful for us, so, we want to change that, but it's not easy. It's not easy. So we're going to keep it simple today. We're going to make it simple and plain. We're going to talk about how to reprogram that mind. So, first of all, when I think about that Bible verse, it say, be ye transformed by the renewal of the mind. So you letting me know that I can transform. I can do something different. I can be something different. I don't have to be sad every day. I don't have to be mad. I don't have to be angry. I don't have to go to this job every day. If I can just transform my mind, reprogram myself, That's what the Bible was saying. You can change yourself by reprogramming yourself. Reprogram yourself. So we're going to give some tips on how to reprogram yourself. First of all, we have to understand that the current program that we have comes about by repetition. All right? Repetition. I'm going to try not to be using all these big ass words. We're going to try to keep this shit plain and simple today. We're not trying to use no big words. But every now and then, you'll find me saying a big word, but I'm going to try to catch myself. I'll fuck the word up, say it all backwards, but you know what I mean. So, repetition. Doing something over and over. Habit, in other words. Habit. That's the key right there. The key to changing your program is to change your habits. How do you change your habits? It's simple. The same way you got the bad habits, just replace them with good habits. Example. Wake up in the morning, you grab bacon, you know what I'm saying, some sugar, bunch of sugar in the coffee, you know what I'm saying, and we out the door. That's a bad habit, but we do it every day. So it's like we are programmed to eat this bacon and drink this sugar, eat this sugar every day, which is bad. We know that this sugar is not good for us. Diabetes, everybody has diabetes, so diabetes on the rise. The bacon, blood pressure. What black people dying from? Blood pressure and diabetes. But every morning we wake up, we eat some bacon, and we drink a shitload of coffee, Starbucks, whatever. We drink some coffee with a bunch of sugar in it. Not to mention the donuts and all the other sugar. You know, so this is a program that we have. We know it's not benefiting us, not in no good way, but yet and still we do it. So we realize that we need to renew, or we need to transform our mind. We need to reprogram ourselves. So all you have to do is pick a good habit. Pick a good habit. Stick with it for 21 days. Pick a good habit, stick with it for 21 days. Because what this is going to do is going to create repetition. Right? It's going to create repetition. And with that repetition, it's going to reprogram you. So now, I wake up every morning, I don't reach for the bacon, I reach for the fruit. I reach for the fruit. We reach for the fruit. We don't reach for the bacon, we reach for the fruit. Do that for 21 days. And I guarantee you'll lose the desire to reach for that bacon and to reach for that coffee and that sugar. Because what the fruit gonna do, the fruit have natural enzymes, it have natural sugars that's gonna give you that boost anyway. So you're gonna feel energetic. If you eat enough fruit, you'll feel energetic. You won't need that coffee. That's a program we have. Starbucks. A program that's not benefiting us by no means at all. Not financially, not health-wise, not mentally. It's not benefiting us at all. So sometimes it seems like it's hard to stop these bad habits. But all you have to do, and it is hard. It's just gonna be kind of tough for the first few days, first few weeks or whatever. But you continue if you really want to reprogram yourself. If you really want to reprogram your mind, get that shit 21 days. Get that shit 21 days. And you're going to start to see, nah, you don't need that shit. You don't need that shit. You don't need no news. You don't need no news early in the morning, no negative news. Why? So you get some negative news. This is the program 90% of the world have. You wake up in the morning, you get some negative news, because it's negative. Every now and then they'll have a cooking show on, but you're gonna be gone to work by the end. You ain't gonna see that shit. You're gonna hear all the negative shit. You're gonna hear all the stealing, killing, and robbing first. You get your negative news, you get your bacon, and you get your sugar. This is how we start our day, and we wonder why we sick, why we financially unstable, why we angry and mad at the world. Because look how we start our day. That's the program we have. That's the program we have. Is it by design? Well, that's another question. But nevertheless, it's a fact that that's 90% of the world. Wake up, get your negative news, get your bacon, get your sugar, and go to work. Go work. Go be somewhere where you don't want to be. So I just want to encourage the family and let you know that it is possible to reprogram yourself out of these negative habits. Reprogram yourself with a better operating system that better serves you and your family. Right? A program that's helping you be a better version of yourself. You know? That kind of program. All simply done by changing our habits, renewing our mind, changing, new program. I reach for grapes every morning instead of the bacon. I reach for grapes instead of bacon. Because a long time ago, when I was reaching for the bacon and the sugar, I go to the doctor, my blood pressure, well, I didn't even go to the doctor. I checked my blood pressure at home. Blood pressure high as hell. I'm like, damn, man, blood pressure high as hell, why? Shit, that program, that bacon, and that sugar. Well, the bacon, I don't know if sugar plays a part in your blood pressure, but I know that bacon do. But the sugar wasn't helping. Sugar wasn't helping. So I forced myself for 21 days. I say, okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it for about a month. I say, instead of reaching for meat, I'm gonna reach for fruit. Now, it's automatic. And guess what? I'm not worried about that blood pressure no more. I ain't got to worry about the blood pressure. I ain't got to worry about that stress no more. So yeah, family, be encouraged. And let's not make something that's simple hard and complex. Just keep it simple. Drop the bad habits, replace them with good habits. For 21 days, Do it for 21 days. And it could be anything, like even with finances, like when you start saving. I did that 52-week challenge before. When you start saving like that, 52-week challenge, look that up, Google 52-week challenge. Every week you put, for that week, that's how much money, that's how many denominations of money you put in. So week 1 I put in $1, week 2 $2. Anyway, but when you create habits like this, these are good habits. Not watching the news, forcing myself not to watch the news. These are good habits. So ultimately, it makes your day better. It makes you treat people better. It makes people treat you better. Less stress, more peace. You know. So, don't knock it till you try it. 21 days, new habit. Reprogram yourself. Renew the mind. And don't forget, family, knowledge is power. Knowledge is the potential of power. If intelligently directed through practical plans of actions to the definite end of accumulation of wealth or health or whatever your desires are. Peace, family.